Good morning, everybody. Hope you're all well. Hope you all take the opportunity that's available today at 11 o'clock. Chava Abner is going to be giving her wonderful workshop, and is an excellent way to prepare for Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, which are coming up really soon. And speaking of which, what I want to focus on for the next period of time, and it's something that I'm very excited about and something that means a lot to me, and may end up focusing on this straight through the up until and including the holidays even, or for a while, is something that we used to learn a lot and focus a lot on when we were students in the yeshiva 25 years ago. And the reason we used to focus on it is because our teacher and the founder of our yeshiva, Rabbi Weinberg, used to emphasize this a lot. What am I referring to? It's something that we call, that is referred to in Judaism as the 6 constant mitzvot. The Sheish mitzvot Tamidiot, the 6 constant commandments. Now, what does this mean? We know in the Torah there are actually 613 commandments, but a lot of those commandments don't apply to me. And even the ones that do apply to me do not apply to me at all moments. They're situational. If I'm in this situation, I should do this. I should say this. I should not say this. But they're not constant, and they don't all apply to every individual at every moment. But there are actually 6 mitzvot, 6 commandments in the Torah that are considered to be mitzvot tamidiot, constant mitzvos, which means they apply at all times, when I'm awake and when I'm asleep, when I'm eating, when I'm studying, when I'm interacting, when I'm at work. They're constant and they apply all the time. Now you'll wonder, like, how am I supposed to do a mitzvah when I'm sleeping? How am I supposed to fulfill a constant commandment when I'm asleep? Or how am I supposed to do 6 things at the same time? That's impossible. I can barely even do 2 things at the same time. I'm not a great multitasker. 6 things at the same time, and by the way, manage my regular life and all my normal affairs as well? How is that possible? So as we discuss this and we begin to elaborate on this, you'll understand that the 6 constant mitzvot are not actions that I'm called upon to do, but rather they are attitudes, they are perspectives. I like to say that they're like filters that I need to see the world through. When I see the world through these 6 filters, what I'm doing is I'm creating a God awareness, a God consciousness that I carry with me into every situation in my life, whether it's a situation at home or it's a situation at work, which, by the way, is at home now, or whether it's something in my personal life or it's something in my spiritual life. It doesn't matter. I'm always seeing the world through the filter of these 6 constant mitzvos. They are filters and they are attitudes that I carry with me into everything that I do. And by the way, this is extremely important leading up to Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, because Rosh Hashanah is really all about recognizing God as our King, as our Creator. And the way we can do that and the way we can build toward that is by focusing on these 6 constant mitzvot. So I'm going to tell you what they are, and then I plan to elaborate on each one, and hopefully we can all grow in these areas together. So there are 6. Let's see if I can remember them. The first one is to know that there's a God, emunas Hashem, to believe and to know that there is a God. The second one is not to have any other gods, and we're going to have to discuss what that means, because you and I most likely are not tempted to go out and serve idols. But what does that mean, not to have any other gods? The third mitzvah is to unify God's oneness, and we'll talk about what each one of these means. Mitzvah number 4 is ahavas Hashem, to love God. And the flip side of that, as you can imagine, is number 5, yirat Hashem, to have awe or trepidation before God. And finally, the 6th of the constant mitzvahs is not to follow after my heart and my eyes, not to follow after every desire and physical impulse that I have. We're going to discuss these, we're going to go through them, we're going to develop them, and we're going to create these 6 filters. So hopefully successfully together we can begin to look at the world with these God attitudes, with this God awareness, and really just kill it on Rosh Hashanah. That's my goal. Okay, looking forward to it. Have a great day.